of the day, my dear students. I'm Naveen. Hope you're doing good at home. Students, today we are going to discuss about preposition. In this video, I will tell you few ideas about preposition and we'll do some other things also. Okay, so let's start. Preposition. First, we need to understand what is preposition, right? A preposition links nouns, pronouns, or to other words in a sentence, right? It tells us about the place, time, and direction of the noun or pronouns. So basically we need to remember this definition, right? So let's move on and try to solve what is being given here. So look at the picture carefully. Use the prepositions from the box to describe the position of each cat. One has been done for you, right? So we have to use these words, not these words, these are basically prepositions, and then we have to connect them in our sentence, right? So first sentence, as you can see here, different movement or different pictures of the cat. The first one is been done. The cat is behind the tree. If you can see here, the cat is behind the tree. It has been for this, okay? And the next one, for this, what will I use? The cat is inside the box or basket. The cat is on the dustbin beside the flower vase. Between the cat is between the dogs, and again between, it's done in front of the cat is in front of the house, right? And this one is the cat is moving across on the stairs, you can also call, right? And the cat is in the pipe. So these are the prepositions that have been used here, and I know you will get better idea after this picture and this explanation. So let's move on, students. Okay, first we need to understand preposition of time. So now preposition of time, how does it work? So basically preposition of time show the relation of a noun or pronoun with the other words in a sentence in terms of time. जब हम टाइम की बात करते हैं तब हमारा preposition of time का जो रिलेशन होता है नाउन या प्रोनाउन से, वो सेंटेंस में दूसरे वर्ड्स को कनेक्ट करना होता है किस टर्म में, in terms of time के टर्म में, right? So as you can see here, there is a kind of conversation जिसमें time represent हो रहा है through prepositions. First you can see, what time did you reach Kolkata? The person is saying I reached here at 10 a.m. So at is the preposition which is representing time, right? And Ritu, how long will you stay here? Again she is asking, I will be here for 6 days. I will leave after my cousin's wedding on Monday. So where is the wedding? I mean, what time that the wedding will be done, or it's on Monday, right? So on is again the preposition which is representing time. So students, let's move forward. And as I told you, the kind of definition of the preposition of time, you need to remember this. And the preposition at, in, on, during, before, after, by, since, for, and until are some important preposition of time. So that's how it's going to work, students. Now there are some preposition of time can be confusing. Let us understand how they are used in, on, or at, usage, and then examples. Okay, so just pay attention here, you will get a better idea about this. So we use in for parts of the day except night. जनरली हमें याद रखना है कि इन हम पार्ट्स ऑफ द डे के लिए भी यूज करते हैं नाइट को छोड़ के, जैसे कि इन द मॉर्निंग, इन द आफ्टरनून, इन द इवनिंग, एट नाइट, बट नाइट के साथ हम एट का यूज करते हैं, राइट स्टूडेंट्स? सो नेक्स्ट वन, वी यूज इन फॉर पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, मंथ्स, ईयर्स एंड सीजन्स. जब हम सीजन्स की बात करते हैं या ईयर्स की बात करते हैं और या मंथ्स की बात करते हैं तो हम तब भी हम इनका यूज करते हैं, जैसे इन अ वीक, in October in 2018 and in the winter. So season के लिए या particular month के लिए हम इनका यूज कर रहे हैं, right? We use on for specific dates. On की बात जब हम करते हैं, so for specific dates, यानी कि जब हमारे पास when we have a particular specific date to speak about, right? Then we use on. We use at for specific times. Remember one thing, when we have specific time, like my school begins at 7:30 a.m. and ends at 1 p.m. It means this is a kind of specific time, right? So that's how it works. For, since, during. For, since and during. So we use for, since and during for a period of time. जब हम period of time की बात करते हैं तो हम for का यूज़ करते हैं या since का यूज़ करते हैं या during का यूज़ करते हैं. Usage यहाँ पे दिए हुए हैं आपके पास. And then the example. We use for to tell the amount of time. I read for half an hour every day. Amount of time बता दिया आपने, मैं कितने टाइम के लिए पढ़ता हूँ. We use since to refer back to a particular time in the past. Remember one thing, when we use since, so we refer a particular time in past. We have lived in Mumbai since I was 2 years old. It means 2 years is the specific time, and since is the preposition, right? We use during when we are talking about the beginning to the end of a particular period. We use during when we are talking about the beginning to the end of a particular period. They usually go abroad during summer holidays. He sleeps during the day. It means we use during when we are talking about the beginning to the end of a particular period. यानी कि जब हम शुरुआत उस पीरियड की शुरुआत के लिए जो कि ख़त्म हो रहा है उसकी शुरुआत के लिए हम जनरली ड्यूरिंग का यूज़ करते हैं, राइट? Until and by. Until and by, we use until when something happens up to a certain time or event. I will wait until 10 p.m. So until, as I mentioned here, I will wait until 10 p.m. It means when we use until when something happens up to a certain time of. So we use until when something happens up to a certain time or event. Until का यूज़ हम तब करते हैं जब कोई चीज़ हो रही हो किसी पर्टिकुलर टाइम ऑफ सर्टेन टाइम ऑफ इवेंट में, राइट? एंड द सेकेंड वन वी यूज बाय to talk about a time when something will be done and not later than that time. So we should reach the cinema by 7. It means this is a particular time when we that something there's something have to be done and it can't be done after that time, so that's why I used by. Alright students, so in this video students I just tried to explain these prepositions to you. The next video that I will share with you will be a different one, and then I'll share the video. I'll explain the preposition and their usage with different sort of examples. So thank you for watching this video students. At last I would say don't forget to subscribe our channel and also like and share. Thank you. Have a